welcome to my Afghan kitchen. In this video I'll be showing you how to make one of my favourite Afghan dishes called Mantoo. First you'll have to make your dough. I'm going to be using 1 kilogram of flour, about 5 tablespoons of oil, 1 tablespoon of salt, 3/4 of a teaspoon yeast, about 200 milliliters of water and a teaspoon of sugar. Add all your ingredients onto the flour, so the salt, sugar, mix it with my spoon, add the oil, now you want to gradually add the water. I think we're going to need a lot more than this. So now you have to get started with your hands and knead the dough. Once your dough looks like that, you'll want to cover it up with a piece of cloth and leave it aside for now. So there we go. Next we're going to make the filling for the mantoo. So for this you're going to need about 12 medium-sized onions, 1 kilogram of lamb mince, a good handful of coriander leaves, 1.5 tablespoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of turmeric and 3/4 of a teaspoon cumin. We're going to chop off the onions, but I'm going to use a blender because that's so fast so I'm chopping them up myself. So that's our chopped onion done. Okay, now we want to chop up the coriander leaves. Okay, that's all done. And just leave it aside. Mix the onions. Okay, now we're going to start frying the meat. So turn the gas hob to medium heat. Okay, so you want to add just a little bit of oil to the bottom of the pan so that the meat doesn't stick. Now we're going to add the meat. Okay, so now you want to add the salt, pepper, the turmeric and the cumin, and just mix that around. And now you're just going to cook it until the meat gets nice and brown. Okay, so now that the meat has cooked, we're going to add the onions. What I like to do is just add the onions to the meat, but don't cook it too much. So you don't really want to fry the onions. You just want to mix them with the meat, let them get some heat, but you don't really want to cook them. So you just want to give them a quick stir with the meat and then just turn the heat off. Now you want to add the chopped coriander leaves. Okay, so you want to leave this aside for now. Okay, so after you've made mixture, you're going to get the dough that you made earlier and break it up into little pieces, so like this. It might be a little bit sticky, just use some flour so that it doesn't stick to your hand that much. You break it up into medium-sized pieces like this. Oops. Okay, so once you have medium-sized ball like this, just sprinkle the surface with some flour, like this. this and just leave it there. And while you're making the other ones, make sure that you cover this one like that. And just keep on making more of those little balls until you use up all the dough. Okay, so for this step you're going to need one of these, a noodle machine, I think it's called. So you're going to take one of your little pieces of dough and flatten it out into an oval shape. You might want to use a rolling pin for the first. First I'm going to take it out at number 7, so that's the thickest level. And then at number 5. And finally at number 3. You're going to want to cut now these little end bits that don't quite make squares, I'll gather them up all at the end and reuse them. So you want to cut this into a square piece. Okay, so once you've cut it into small pieces, you want to take your filling and stop filling in. To close it, what you do is you take these opposite corners and you bring them into the middle. So all 4 corners you bring them into the middle and pinch them together. Like that. And then these, you take the 2 sides that are next to each other like this and pinch them together as well. So like that. Done all of them like this. Okay, so next you're going to get a bowl and fill it with half a cup of vegetable oil. So you're going to get your steamer ready, and what you're going to do with the mantoos that you've filled up is dip each one into the oil and just put it into the steamer. So once you have your mantoos into the steamer, you're going to turn this on and leave it to cook to steam for about 40 to 45 minutes. While your mantoos are being steamed, you're going to make the sauce. For this you're going to need about 4 tablespoons of oil, 2 medium-sized onions and 2 garlic cloves. I'm using garlic cubes. 400 grams of yellow split peas, half a can of chopped tomatoes, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 cup of water. Okay, so you want to start off by chopping up your onions. I'm just going to use this mini chopper. Turn on your gas off to medium heat. Heat up your oil. You're going to add your onions. You're going to fry your onions until they start to become a gold colour. Once the onions start to become fried a little bit, add the garlic. Okay, so now we're going to add the chopped tomatoes and stir it around. Add the tomato paste. Add the salt and pepper. Cover it and leave it on medium heat for about 10 minutes. Okay, so once the tomatoes are nice and soft, we're going to add the yellow split peas. And just give it a good stir and then add the water. And just put up the heat a little bit so that the water can start boiling. Okay, so we're going to put the cover on and leave it to boil for about 40 minutes or until the split peas become nice and soft, but not too mushy. Okay, so once you've made your sauce, it should look something like this. Your sauce is ready and your mantoo is ready as well. What you're going to need is some dried mint just to garnish the mantoo, and you're going to need some yogurt. So what you're going to do is line the base of your dish with some yogurt. Then you're going to take the mantoos and put them onto the dish. Now you can pour some yogurt over the mantoo. Then you're going to pour some sauce over it, and then you're just going to sprinkle some of the dried mint over it, and you're done. Enjoy your dish. Thanks for watching this video.